Sometimes I don't recognize my mind. Sometimes I wonder if it's yours.
So now it's important that we start talking about the Veterans Administration, right? VA hospitals are responsible for a really Herculean task, right? Because the VA is responsible for overseeing the care of up to 9 million veterans currently, right? And so that means that it requires a huge staff, right? There's over 400,000 positions at the VA, right? Across 150 medical centers and a total of over 1,250 different various outpatient care facilities, right? So it's a very vast network that goes across the entire country, right? One of the problems has been that care at the VA really depends on where you're located within the country, right? Some VA hospitals are better than others at supporting their vets, right? I want you to watch this video. It was from a few years ago, but it really paints a very good picture of what the problem is, and I'll catch you on the flip.
After serving in the Army for 7 years, Allison Bush now suffers from nerve damage and is worried she might have multiple sclerosis.
Everything was falling apart. I couldn't take care of my kids. I couldn't do my job.
She says she's waited 3.5 months for a primary care appointment at her local VA and another 60 days for an MRI. Is that acceptable?
No, absolutely not. Not when it's either that or nothing. What are you supposed to do?
The average wait for primary care new patient appointments at the Denver VA has topped 42 days. That's nearly twice the national average. Denver leads the nation with the longest delays. It's even worse than the main VA facility in Phoenix, where a wait time scandal first erupted in 2014. Delays there are believed to have contributed to patient deaths. Now the agency has promised greater transparency with data available online. In Denver, wait times are reviewed every morning.
In October, we completed 10,315 appointments.
Sally Hauser-Hanfelder runs the VA's Eastern Colorado healthcare system.
My highest priority is getting access fixed.
She attributes the long wait times to a perfect storm in Denver, 11,000 new veterans seeking care in the past 2 years, and the shortage of doctors and nurses.
Working toward getting it down has taken us a long time, and we need to speed up our process.
That process is working for retired Air Force pilot Dennis Orr, who's had 3 knee surgeries.
So I would take the VA care over any other place, hands down.
But for Allison Bush, the wait for that care is agonizing.
People need help. They need help. They serve their country. I mean, you ask them to put their lives on the line, and now you can't take care of their lives once they're back. It's ridiculous.
Years after a scandal, she wonders what the VA is waiting for.
Okay, so the experiences that were detailed in that video are not uncommon. A lot of people report having very long wait times at the VA, and then when they do receive care, sometimes that care isn't up to the standard that the people who are receiving it truly, genuinely need, right? And this is a problem, right? Because again, we have made a social contract with the people who go to war. We say, you fight for us, we will take care of you, regardless of whether you agree with the war or not, right? And I'm one of those people who don't necessarily always agree with the wars that we go in and fight, but the people who go and fight there, that's not their fault, right? They signed up to defend America, and so we should be defending them when they come back, right? So what I want you to do is you're going to do a little bit more research. There's a radio article discussing what has happened with the VA, because there's been attempts to try to reform the VA and make it better, right? And then after that, I'm going to ask you to locate your nearest VA facility, and I want you to kind of figure out what some of the wait times would be for you if you needed to receive certain types of care, okay? All right, good luck.